say it wasn't a bad coffee. Well, good morning guys. As always, welcome to MJ Drive and welcome to another video. Hope everyone has been well. And I've got to say, typical, as I want to do something today, it looks like it wants to rain. I don't know where summer is, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get all this stuff done. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a few bits and pieces on the kitchen bench here. And I thought today we're going to go ahead and install a brand new badge on Corgi on the front bonnet. My one is basically missing the mini logo. What else have we gone for, guys? We've gone for a phone holder for Corgi. This one here is a smartphone mount from GoBadge. I think I've had this one sitting in the cupboard for a few months now. Everything I had looked at online for a phone holder for a mini. Again, there was plenty of different makes and models of phone accessories for cars. This one here, from what I can gather, seems like it's pretty easy to install. There are instructions. There is plenty of little bits and pieces like to hold your phone. There is some 3M backing plates that does sit on your phone, and then it attached to like a magnet sort of piece to sort of hold your phone on. So we'll go through it step by step. Like I said, there are, now apparently this one here is supposed to sit behind the speedo on the dashboard there, where the cluster is basically straight behind where the actual steering wheel is. So as far as I can gather, it comes with a little Torx bit here as well too. What else have I gone for? I thought I'd get Corgi a cool little number 37 for Corgi. That's again going to sit on the front grille. The only thing is, when I had ordered this one from GoBadge as well, I didn't realise it actually had a backing plate as well too, because this is magnetised. It's supposed to just basically sit straight on there. But I've had a few of these old plates for the other badges, so we're going to go ahead and basically stick that on there. The only thing that does annoy me with this one, it is chrome, so most likely Mark will get the black paint out again, and we'll end up painting that black, and then probably putting some Sikaflex on that, and then sitting that on the front of the grille for Corgi. So something a little bit different today, guys. Bit of a dress up for Corgi, the phone holder and the badge. So if this weather does stay away, we'll go out and start commencing to fit all these bits and pieces. All right, let's put this over here. Okay, guys. So how cool do they look? They're from Ministry Autos. The little cup holders, rubber cup holders that stop your beverage or your cool coffee floating around. So a nice touch from Ministry Autos. I ended up putting those in there, Ryan, if you're listening, mate. I've got to say they look pretty cool. Alright guys, so back to this phone holder. So the only thing I just did now, I didn't sort of get it on film, was this little round bit here that actually has the bit where the phone goes onto. I ended up just undoing it, and basically because it was sitting on the other side, I'm thinking that I want to have my phone on the left hand side of the steering wheel as opposed to the right side. The only thing I can think is, if I do put it on the left, it could block the air conditioning vent there, but I prefer it on the left. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and lower the steering column, just to give ourselves a little bit more room to remove this speedo here, the RevTech I should say, to remove that. Now apparently there are two Phillip heads just right behind here, because what we want to do is basically take this off. That way we've got enough clearance, enough room to get these Torx screws on the back of this. So apparently that's where it sits. So like I said, we've got some instructions here. It should be pretty straightforward on how to do it. We're going to lower the steering column just to give ourselves a little bit more room. And there we go. So hopefully you guys can see behind here, there is 1 and 2 Phillips, and hopefully that should just pop straight off. They are a Torx screw. I thought it was a Phillips head. Not bad. Gotta say, this is coming quite handy. This does come in the box when you do buy it from GoBadge, which is a good thing, because the way that they've done it, there is enough room to sort of get that in there.
A few minutes later.
Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm using my Torx screw now, because
Mark has, I don't know how, it is basically slipped down the side there and I can't seem to find it. So we'll keep going and then I'll have a look for it later. As typical when you're doing something and you're filming something, I guess I just got a bit flustered and lost it anyway. So it is a bit fiddly. There's one of them there. We'll see if we can get the other one off without losing it. Right guys, just like that, it's come off. We might pop that one out or leave it in so we don't lose it again. So too, it has come with these little metal spacers, if that's what you want to call them. I've got to say, so far it is put together pretty well, and they just screw in there like that. And that way it gives a bit of a separation. Sort of see how it sort of just slots into that. And with its own screws, I've got to say it is pretty good how it is put together. Now don't lose these, Mark. Seriously. I've lost everything today, guys. I'm pretty all over the shop. But as you can see, it isn't rocket science. They just sort of pretty much go in the back of there. Grab your Phillips head. And away you go. Now, like I said, you can have the option of sitting it on either side. I've gone for my car's right-hand drive. Not that it should make a difference, but I've gone for the side where it's sitting closer to the speedometer as opposed to closer to the driver door. Might back that one off a bit and just re-seat it. That's a bit better. There we have it, guys. So we'll pop that back in its spot. And there we go. You can sort of see it sitting there. Now we're going to have to get these Torx screws back in. Just like that. This should screw back down into place. Right, so like I said, we're going to go ahead and use this one here. This should be pretty straightforward as well. Should just go on and pop on like so, and screw the back of that. And I think we could be in business. Okay, so let's try the phone. Let's see how we go, guys. Okay everybody, so I guess we're in business. The phone mount from GoBadge, I've got to say I'm pretty happy with, pretty impressed at this present stage. As you can see, the phone is set up, it's all within reach. Whatever I sort of want to press, it's pretty good, I've got to say. You can sort of have it, you know, higher or lower. It doesn't really sort of block out that vent too much. So for now, I'm going to see how this clip bit here holds the phone. If not, I guess we've got that magnet set up, but at this present stage I'm going to run with that. But overall, I've got to say the finish of it and the quality seems pretty impressive. This bit here is actually made out of a metal. The only probably plastic bit is this bit here that actually holds the phone, but overall pretty impressive. In the backyard, and as you can see, I've got a bit of a setup here. What we're going to do now, hopefully this weather doesn't change or rain on me. It's probably not the best weather to be painting, but as we can see here, I've got a bit of a setup. We've got that chrome badge holder. We're going to go ahead now and run some Scotch-Brite over it just to get the shine off it. After we do that, we've got a can of heavy-duty primer. Then we'll paint that, primer it, let it sit, and then after that we're going to go over it with the quick gloss. Alright, so we'll start sanding it down and get it prepped for painting. Right guys, we're going to let that sit, let it dry. Probably the only thing I've got going against me is, again, the elements of the weather. We really need the sun for that to bloody dry. If not, I might end up getting the heat gun onto it. But I thought what we might go do now is go up and we'll go replace that front badge on Corgi, get that done, and hopefully by that time we do that, this could be dry enough to maybe start hitting it with some black paint. Alright, we'll go do it. Still going. I ended up taking off that front grille that sits here on the bar, and now we're about to put on that badge. I'll just show you on what it came up like. Didn't want to bore you too much, but it's all painted black, and I've just put a bit of Sikaflex on there to hold that badge, and now we're going to go ahead and put it on this front grille. Hopefully it should be all sweet. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Something a little bit different, a little bit all over the place. The badge on the bonnet, and the phone holder was the main video for today. Number 37 is finally on Corgi, and I've got to say it absolutely looks great. Something a little bit different, wasn't sure if it was going to work. Bit of primer, bit of black paint, bit of Sikaflex. Like I say, pretty happy with it. But there we have it guys. If you haven't already, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to the channel. More videos to come on Corgi. And as always guys, take care of yourselves and see us. Bye bye.